but it also comes with a few accessories like this screwdriver and a few screws so that you can take your Xbox One controller apart and actually make it work. So the first thing you want to do is take whatever Xbox One controller you're going to replace with the gold faceplate, and it can be any Xbox One S or X controller, so basically anything standard, just not the Elite controller. And the first thing you're going to do is turn it over and take off your battery pack or batteries, whatever you have there. You're going to see in the middle there's a little hole right there. You kind of got to poke through the plastic part or the sticker to get to a screw, and that's when your handy dandy screwdriver is going to come in handy. So your kit should come with a little screwdriver it's kind of hard to focus on it because it's so small, but it's got a kind of like a star shape with a little hole in the middle, and you should be able to just stick it in the middle there and untighten it like so. Doesn't take too much force, so just an average number of rotations. And I would definitely get a little I don't know, somewhere to put your screws. I don't really have any good place, but I'm just gonna put them to the side. So that's screw number one. Now after that, you kind of have to take this little piece off right here and this piece off. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. I think you can just kind of grip it up here and it should come off. Alright guys, so I finally got one side off. Now one thing that I would recommend buying that doesn't come with the kit is a little pry tool like this, is what I'm going to call it. I'm not really sure where I got this from, but I'll try to find it on Amazon and link it down in the description. It shouldn't be more than a couple bucks. And basically what it allows you to do is once you start getting some headway and pulling this panel up, you can kind of dig down under it and pull it up. You can also do this with a flathead screwdriver, but you might damage your controller, so I probably wouldn't try that. But now I'll try to do this other side on camera so you can kind of see my process. And I'm going to try to pull up this little part first and unclip all these and then kind of pry the other part off. It does seem a little bit sketchy because it starts to, sound like it's going to break, but I don't think it will. Alright, sorry guys, I had to take it off camera for a second to get enough leverage to start opening it up, but as you can see I got a little crease here, and now I can just dig under with my pry tool, and it kind of just snaps up. And I kind of got one side, you can see I got this one side up now, and now I just got to get the other side to snap off like that. So it sounds like it's breaking, but it's not, as long as you don't pull it too hard. So now that we have these two pieces off, we got to the easy part now. So the rest of it is just screws. So we got one screw here, 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 and here. I'm not sure why it comes with all of these screws over here, because I think you can just reuse the screws that are already in here. But maybe it's something I'm missing. But basically you just go ahead and unscrew it, just like you did the other ones. So there it is, little tiny screw. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just keep these in a safe spot so you can reuse them if you want to. Alright, so there you go guys, all 4 screws are out. And now we should be able to just slide the faceplate off as like so. And if you ever wanted to see the inside of a Xbox One controller, there you go. This down here is for the vibration and buttons and all kinds of other circuitry and stuff. Alright, so now we can put on the gold faceplate, which is what we're all here to see. So it just slides on super easily, and there you go, voila, you got a gold faceplate. And this thing, to be honest, I haven't talked about the quality of it, but it actually feels really nice in the hands. It's like a kind of a glossy surface, and it's not the same kind of material as this, but it actually feels really nice. And I don't really see any fingerprints so far, maybe a few, but you can wipe those off pretty easily. Alright, so now we're going to put it all back together, and basically you just got to put in the 4 screws, put the little side pieces on, and then put in the middle screw, and you should be done. Alright, so now I got 4 screws in, and I'll just clip these pieces back on, which should hopefully be easier than it was to take them off. So I'll kind of start with the outside and clip them in, and then the inside should clip in pretty easily. Yeah, that's a whole lot easier to put them back on than it is to take them off. Alright, and now the right side, or I guess left side actually. Just push them in there. They shouldn't break or anything. Make sure they're all clipped in. There you go. And now one last screw in the middle. Alright, so now that our last screw is in, you can just put in your battery pack or batteries, whatever you had. And there you go guys, there's your 24 karat gold Xbox One controller. And it is pretty sleek if I do say so myself. Obviously the back of my controller doesn't really match very well. I got a white and black controller on the back, but the front looks glorious, looks great. I mean, it literally just looks like gold. I don't know, it makes you look rich in case that's the look you're going for. I'm sure if you've got friends that come over to play games, they're going to look at this controller and they're going to want to play with it because it looks pretty dang sick. So definitely check the link in the description to Amazon if you want to buy this controller. As I said, it's only like 15 bucks, and then you just need to buy one of these like pry tools if you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. And obviously, as you saw, it's not too hard to do. The hardest part is definitely just taking off these side pieces. Other than that, it's super easy, and once you've done it once, you can do it a million times. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a great day. Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your plain white Xbox One controller into a 24 karat gold Xbox One controller like you see right here. Alright, so it's not actually 24 karat gold, but I mean, it might as well be. It's pretty dang shiny. And basically, it's just a faceplate that goes on your Xbox One controller, and